Came to speak to me, but then the moment he said fielding, there was a massive cheer again. It was India batting. I think it's a good decision from Australia because they can get into this final now. We've seen once it gets cooler, this pitch settles down a bit, and there's been a lot of dew in the last couple of days.
And Ricky Ponting is here as well, famous 20 years in this final, India-Australia in Johannesburg. What do you reckon of the toss, Ricky?
Good afternoon, Nash. Good afternoon, Ravi. Good afternoon, everyone. Is it really 20 years ago? Doesn't seem like that long ago. 20 years ago. The toss. Look, I'm a little bit surprised to see Australia actually win the toss and bowl. But then you look at the selections from the Indian side as well. The fact that they didn't make the change and play the three spinners indicated to me that they wanted to bat there. They'll want that seam bowling attack for that transition phase tonight when those lights come on just before the heavy dew comes down, when we have seen the ball swing around a little bit here in Ahmedabad.
If you're an Indian fan, listen to this. The last 6 tosses in the 6 World Cups, the side that have lost the toss have won it 5 times. So toss will be a debating point throughout the afternoon and evening. Play the better cricket. It's as simple as that.
This is a massive matchup, I think, for both teams right here. Rohit Sharma's been getting India off to absolute flyers, batting in a more aggressive way in nature than I've probably ever seen him bat right through his career. And we saw Mitchell Starc last game in the semi-final against South Africa get back to somewhere near his best with the brand new ball. He's got to attack his stumps. They've got the one slip, third man's up, interestingly enough, and a deep backward point for the first ball of the game.
Bit of swing, but going down. Stark's convinced. But the keeper says, no, that's going down.
Yes, I think I agree with you, Ricky. I think the best of Starc was in that last game against South Africa, where I thought he brought back his length a little bit, still was getting the ball to swing. At times we saw him just overcooking that delivery, looking for the swing, and being picked away on the onside. So this will be a good contest, as will be the contest between Rohit and Josh Hazlewood.
Man out there, a wide sweeper, and he does well. Australians were brilliant in the field in the semi-final, and the tone has been set in the second delivery. Travis Head.
Yeah, you could see that up and about, couldn't you, in that semi-final. Their ring fielding in particular in the first 6 or 7 overs was outstanding. They built a lot of pressure against South Africa. This is good work in the deep on this occasion. Travis Head, the body behind the ball, and saves a couple of runs. See where Glenn Maxwell is there at like a fly slip on the circle. I'd rather see him at a leg slip. Just get it in the back of Rohit Sharma's mind that there's one there catching in case Starc hits that swing a little bit wrong.
Yeah, good contest this, really. And what we saw with Australia in the last game, they fielded like a pack early doors. Left-armers have got Rohit Sharma out in the past. This was against Sri Lanka. Ball pitched up. It was an off-cutter. And we'll see a lot of that on this pitch once the ball gets a little older.
Yeah, and the interesting thing with that bit of footage there, Ravi, is they did have a leg slip. They had a leg slip, so then Rohit Sharma, the batsman, is subconsciously thinking, I can't get too far across here because they're going to bowl straight. So he kept his left leg outside the line of the ball. Ball goes past the outside edge and hits the top of his off stump. It's an area Australia could target today.
Well, Rohit Sharma has really set the tone for India, both as captain and opening batter. He has talked the talk about dynamic cricket, and he has gone out there and walked it as well. Look at that, the strike rate in the power play, 133. That is way above his partner at the other end, Shubman Gill. Warner 107. Can he do it in a final? Can he still play that fearless style and brand of cricket? We're just about to find out.
I think the challenge for him will be the pace of this pitch. We've seen some games in Ahmedabad. I think this will be the slowest of all the pitches we've seen here. This got the feeling the amount of rolling that was needed wasn't quite there. It seemed to be on the drier side. India playing the same team. The war stock Ashwin might play, seeing the surface. They've gone with the same team.
It's
And I think
dark
that's,
soil.
Ravi, the reason Australia have opted to bowl is obviously about the dew factor later tonight. And if this wicket does actually get a little bit quicker as this game goes on, with a bit of moisture in the air and on the ball.
Lovely off drive. Does it get through? No. Again, the fielding's good. It's the skipper. And Rohit Sharma will keep the strike. 3 for none.
প্যারাবেন আর্টিফিশিয়াল ডাই ব্লিচ দিয়ে তৈরি বড়দের লোশন নয়, বাবুকে দিন মেরিল বেবি লোশন। 0 থেকে 6 বড়দের লোশন নয়, শুধুই মেরিল বেবি লোশন।
Well, it's a dynamic bowling attack, reducing South Africa 20 for 4 in the semi-final. And they reduced India 5 for 3 in that game in Chennai, the first game for either of these teams in the comp. And it was Hazlewood that got Rohit in that game. 2 slips.